In tonight's Fox 7 Focus, we all know Austin has a shortage of housing that's affordable, but a new report is showing just how bad the situation is and how it's impacting some groups worse than others. And joining us to talk about this is Clare Losey of the Austin Board of Realtors. Clare, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
So we know housing is expensive here in Austin. It costs a lot to buy a house. The market has changed so much in recent years. But what does this report reveal about the scope of this problem?
So the report really takes a more nuanced look at the shortage of housing. So for example, we know that in Travis County, there's a shortage of affordable homes to the tune of about 250,000 versus about 211,000 homes in the city of Austin. However, we also boil that down to 5 different income cohorts. And then we also look at the extent of the shortage of homes across all 10 council districts in Austin, as well as 5 different racial and ethnic groups.
And when you looked at those different districts, first of all, what did you find?
Well, essentially, there is a shortage of affordable homes in all 10 council districts in Austin. The disparity ranges somewhat. We found that there's the greatest proportional need for affordable housing in District 4, but the largest number of homes needed in Council District 5. And then with respect to the other 9 council districts, District 10 was essentially the best position with respect to the shortage of affordable homes, but again, stressing there that there is a shortage of affordable homes across all 10 districts.
And looking at it through the prism of different racial and ethnic groups, how much of a disparity did you find there?
Certainly a large one. So the Black or African American population within Austin is about 4% of the total population, but they have a shortage of about 26,000 affordable homes across the region versus the Hispanic or Latino population, which has a shortage of about 78,000 homes. And then households of other races, they have a shortage of about 61,000 homes.
What would you say is to blame for this? Does it have a lot to do with just the rapid growth, just the influx of population we're seeing from outside of the city into Austin?
So there are very strong demand side fundamentals in our housing market right now. So strong population growth, job growth. This is especially good for existing homeowners, right, as they've been able to capture that very strong home price appreciation, especially that during the COVID-19 pandemic. However, for would-be buyers, for potential home buyers, it can become a particularly large issue, right, if they're not able to find homes that are affordable to their price point. Fewer than 10% of homes sold are transacting for that under $300,000 price level. And that's really, so households essentially need to be earning about $90,000 to $100,000 to be able to enter the housing market in Austin. So obviously that's quite prohibitive to a large number of households in Austin.
Do you feel the city's doing enough to address this issue? And if not, what more should the city government be doing?
At the Austin Board of Realtors, we've been particularly encouraged by recent initiatives undertaken by our mayor and just his staff at large. In essence, what we're calling for in our recommendations with this report is a focus on reducing those minimum lot size requirements and facilitating the supply of new housing. We know that all else equal, if the supply of homes increases, that should mitigate some of the upward effects on home prices, right, that we're seeing as a result of those very strong demand side fundamentals.
All right, Clare Losey from the Austin Board of Realtors. Clare, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me.
And you can read that full report at our website. We've got a link to it on fox7austin.com.